Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Game Channel. So, I'm doing an adventure quest here on Mercury. This is the first or second adventure I think, that you do on this planet after completing the storyline. The gun I'm using right now is a new hand cannon I just called the Sturm. This is a hand cannon that you get when you do the, I guess, advanced storyline. I don't know if that's what it's actually called. There are the blue quests that show up on the map when you finish the first set of adventures on a particular planet. Each planet has a series of them, and you get a particular gun as a result of them. In the quest on Nessus, you get a gun called the Drang, which is a sidearm that you have to use in a variety of different challenges that they give you. And I gotta be honest with you, the Drang is probably the worst gun in this game. It's absolutely awful. I mean, it's underpowered. It's a single shot sidearm. I've got a fully automatic sidearm that I really prefer to use. And the quests are just painful. You've got to kill multiple mobs with a single clip.
Guardian,
then
detected a single
you've
cabal
got
within a
to
simulation, carrying encrypted
got to
data
kill
between 2 points.
powerful mobs with it as well.
Scientists and me would say the Vex are running a test.
That was really hard to do for a bit there until I started one of the adventures on Nessus and realized, oh, there's a bunch of yellows here.
Sounds like
Let me try bringing them down with my Gatling gun, and then, do the final kill blow with the Drang, and that actually worked. I'm going to do a live feed at some point in the near future with my Warlock on the Drang quest, because I really do think it is the worst gun in Destiny 2, and those are probably the most painful quests I've had to go through so far. But this Sturm, this gun is the reward, and so far I can say I'm pretty damn pleased with it. You can see how it does here right now. I mean, it's doing pretty darn well. Hand cannons don't tend to be the best at long range, but they are really good at close and medium range. Just kind of an example here. That Hobgoblin, well, that one was a single shot. But some of these mobs would be single shots at close range, whereas in this particular case, they're taking a couple of shots to kill. Yeah, so here we go. Closer range, and the gun's a bit more effective. This is a yellow, so this guy needs a little more attention. Than your typical red mobs need. It's a yellow Hobgoblin. I really hate Hobgoblins. These guys are another one. These guys can be pretty hard to deal with because of their shield and recharge rates. But, as far as hand cannon goes, the reward being a hand cannon is pretty sweet, especially a kinetic hand cannon. I don't have very many legendary kinetic guns. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. I don't have very many legendary kinetic guns that I like. I've got a pulse rifle. I've tried to use it. I haven't really gotten very good at pulse rifles. I'm just not in love with that type of gun. So, it's sitting in my inventory, but I really never use it. Come on, he's got to be right. Yeah, he's right below me. Your turn to die. It's funny, I'm sitting here yapping about a gun for a quest that I just completed, and I'm not even doing those quests. So, this is another adventure mission in Curse of Osiris. I decided to get this one done tonight before I sign off for the evening and try out this new hand cannon that I've got, which I am pretty happy with. So yeah, the Drang absolutely sucks. Here, I'm going to show it to you guys really quick. You'll get this thing. It's a sidearm. I didn't put much into it. It came to me at 289, and I left it at 289, and it's really just sucky. So here, I'll equip it and just show you guys. It is a good close and medium range gun, but you know, as far as guns go, I've got plenty of energy weapons that are honestly just much better. There's kind of just no point to this thing. It's semi-automatic, and you guys will see what I'm talking about here soon. So here we go. So here we are at kind of medium range. It's not that awesome. Oops. I need to find some cover. I'm getting killed here. But then you also have to do missions with the Drang against the Fallen. And out of all the mobs in the game, the Fallen, at least from what I've seen, are the mobs that move around the most in this game. And they are all over the place. They're not easy to track. It's funny because I tend to melee Fallen the most, whereas Vex and Cabal, I really, you know, they don't move around quite as much, and I'll actually take them on with shots from my scout rifle or whichever. So with the Drang, it's just really hard to deal with these things. Maybe we'll see some Fallen in this adventure here, and if we do, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's because it is really just painful. It's funny, I'm complaining about this thing, and it's actually not horrible. I mean, I'm not going to keep it, and I'm definitely not going to use it for really anything, but it's here, and I'm whining about it, so I figured, alright, I may as well show you guys what the gun's all about. So I see Vex over there, and you know, I'm kind of doing this right now, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I miss my other guns. Like, I've got this really nice scout rifle, so let's see here. I want to try to take some stuff out at range. So I don't have a scout rifle that I can use. Oops. Oh yeah. I don't have a scout rifle that I can use in my energy slot. So what I'm going to do is go to that. And I like this hand cannon. We're going to use that for my energy weapon right now. Yeah, I think a lot of different guns have a lot of different purposes in this game. I think that the scout rifle is one that's great for this. It's, you know, it's kind of like a sniper rifle light. A little bit. You can definitely do some damage from a distance if you're not hitting the magic barriers that are sometimes on the side of these walls. You know, it really looks like when you're aiming down sights, I can definitely hit that target, and then what you see is your bullets aren't doing any damage, and well, because you're hitting some kind of a barrier. You know, that's something it'd be nice to see Bungie improve on this game, is the collision barriers, because really they're a little deceiving. You know, it's like I'm aiming right there and I should be able to hit something. It shouldn't be hitting barrier or anything. So yeah, you know, at a distance, 2 hits, dude's dead. I've got some guys with shields here, so I'm going to take out the trash mobs. These guys fight each other a little bit. Then, let's see, what are they shooting at? Oh, I hate harpies. Alright, now I've got their attention. These guys' shields are not that powerful. So, whoa. So sometimes, depending on what you're shooting, I may or may not make the switch to power weapon. In this case, there's really no need to. It'll take a couple of extra shots, but I can take those guys out. I saw a couple of dogs. These guys do move around a lot, and so I'll melee these guys if they get close. Of course, those two are fighting behind a wall. This one's butt's hanging out, so come on. There you go. What do we got around here? Oh, you're an orange. Or yellow, or whatever. You're a powerful mob. Another one. I think that should be all of them here. Alright. So we don't need energy ammo. Don't need power ammo. Something I forget to do a lot is reload when I'm running and there's a lot going on, so I've been trying to get better at doing that. You know, there are some of these guys where if you hit them in the backpack, in that glowing backpack, they'll explode, but I think it's just the guys with the flamethrowers. These particular guys, not so much. There. Those sniper guys, they hurt a lot, but they're not that strong. Like I said, hate harpies. Oh, he can still hit me through that, can he? Whoa. Okay. I don't know what exactly that was, but let's recharge some health here. He's done. Of course. There. I have no idea what they were shooting at below me. But there's something here. Okay. Oh, hello. There. Alright. Now, there's a couple of other guns that I like in this game. I'm going to show them in a minute here. That are also really effective. But it just depends on what I'm doing, whether I decide to use them or not. But I think I'm going to wrap up what I'm doing first on this section. When I get to the next door, I'll try something else out. I'll show you guys that pulse rifle. I've got a legendary pulse rifle that I don't really like. I'll try using that, and I'll show you how it works and what I think of it. I don't know. Sometimes when I run these things, like, okay, the Drang's not heinous when you're using it for what it's actually, you know, good for, but it was heinous in that mission. I mean, geez, you know, if you've got to do that and you're playing Destiny on PC, find a friend to help you out, or go in with something strong so you can weaken the mobs a little bit, because it'll really suck to get that mission done. Now, there's the completionist in me here. I want to actually go through and kill everything, even though I could use that transporter. I feel like doing it. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar with Curse of Osiris, then... oh, interesting. Oh, it's way over there. If you're not familiar with Curse of Osiris, I am in what's called the Infinite Forest. The
Everything they could be doing in the forest, why would the Vex choose to focus so much effort on a solitary cabal in a single simulation?
It will depend on how important that one cabal is.
Right, so these are
critical to their ultimate plans.
These are simulations of time. That's basically what I'm in here, is a simulation of time. That's what this place is. It's called the Infinite Forest. It simulates different possible time outcomes and things like that. So there's a little bit of a spoiler there for you about what this is. Alright, so I said I was going to check out some other guns. So here's some of the legendaries I got. This is my favorite. This is my Gatling gun, basically. This is a scout rifle that's a legendary as well. This is actually a really good gun. I need more purple, so I have this auto rifle I think I'm going to try using a little bit because I don't use this scout rifle nearly enough. But this is the gun I was talking about. This is a pulse rifle. And I'm not a huge fan of well, not this gun in particular, but just these guns in general. So I'll show you what I mean. If you use a pulse rifle and you like pulse rifles, comment below and tell me what you use them for, what you think their best application is, what do you like about them? I see the benefits of a vertical shot. Gives you a little bit of room for error. You kind of need to be pointed in the general area of their weak spot, and you'll be able to take something out in pretty short order. That was close to medium range, but I've found it somewhat ineffective at long range, which is what I like doing when I'm running missions like this solo. This video is already 16.5 minutes long, and if I was running this through with a couple of other guys, we'd have blazed through this whole thing and probably finished it by now. Whereas when you're running things solo, you kind of need to take it a little more careful. Okay. Wonder if I can walk through that like them. Yes, I can. Yeah, like I said before, I've never done this mission before, so I have no idea what it's about.
He's making a break for it. Let's drop him.
Okay. Yeah, see, with my scout rifle, these guys would have been dead in 1 or 2 hits. Oh, there he is. Do I really want to take this guy on with this gun? Honestly do not know. Alright, so he's shielded. I'm going to go ahead and try to drop his shields with my
Now's our chance.
energy weapon. Alright, come on out, guys. And this is a new auto rifle that I just picked up after finishing up some other missions. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that slowed me a little bit. Let's see what I can do to this guy. That didn't do too much, actually. I'm a little disappointed in this thing. This is one of my favorite sniper rifles, and typically it does pretty well. Jeez.
Oh no, we're not done with you.
Alright. Go back to this weird thing. Oh, some bad guys. So here we go. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad at long range. Come on, go ahead, shoot. Shoot through the shield. Now you're dead. Okay. That's it. As long as nobody appears behind me, this is actually kind of cool. Oh, and it's gone. Yeah, we're gonna run away now. A couple of shots on them. Oh, that's right, I forget those guys. Their backpacks are a weak spot. You guys, bye. Bye. Grab some energy ammo. There he is again. We've got a couple of shields here. But I'm gonna just... Whoa, what's this? Okay. I hate when I don't time that right. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's shoot. Oh, you guys. Okay. Kinetic ammo over here. I'm going to grab some of that. Okay. Oh, that sucks. My grenade went over them instead of actually hitting them. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted that grenade to actually hit that guy. Oh. And sometimes I squeeze my mouse a little too hard. And I've got this Razer mouse. I forget what it's called right now. It's got 10 key on the back. So I wind up accidentally using my melee, which isn't always terrible, but it sucks when you're actually, you're aiming down sights, you're doing damage on a target, and you wind up wasting the effort. See here, that's a good shot, and he can't hit me. Come on. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this thing's got pretty strong recoil. Not sure I'm going to hang on to this as one of my choice auto rifles. So I've got some that are much better. Oh, come on, keep close to those guys. There we go. Oh, you. Okay. Where is he? Right, shit. Gotta run. Alright. Okay. Enough showing off that piece of crap. I'm going over to that thing. There. He's done. There. And him. Now these guys with the shields, you hit that middle section, and it drops the shields for you. Which is really nice. There we go. Come on. Ah. See? The whole ammo thing? Watch your ammo, Loic. Okay. Come on. Now I'm gonna get killed. Run! Run away, run away! I did not realize... No, he wasn't up there, that was someone else. Oh, that was the boss. Alright, he's gone. He's gone. There's no one else back here. Alright. It's just me and you? Nope, it's not. cat. Alright. Who else is... There. There.
Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh, this is code for what looks like a phage. Part technology, part
if you guys have
biology.
watched this much
Just
of the
like the
video
Vex.
and you're looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, dude, what the heck, man? I would have taken that out in half the time. I would have, you know, kicked his butt, blah, blah, blah. Comment below. Tell me how you would have done it. I'd love to hear it from you. I don't know. This is kind of my play style. If you don't like it, sorry. But I always like to hear what other people do different.